Good afternoon, Eagle, Nick, out it. You know what I mean, Vern? Now here's what's left of that tree and that little short. They used that piece of equipment sitting right down there to push it over, and then they sawed it up, cut it up with a chainsaw. We've been burning it. Good afternoon, Jeannie, Michael Kunkel, the truth spitter. I've been over here looking for little pieces of wood or sticks or 2x4s, whatever I can find to stuff up and under it to try to get it burning. I've got it pretty well burned up now from where it was. Mighty hot out here. Even hotter there by the fire. I've done about picked up everything there is for me to pick up to burn, except for little bitty sticks. And Big boy Georgia, exactly. You got to do what you got to do to make that blood money, especially when you got to pay them blood money sucking vampires at a probation services incorporated that collects that blood money for the city of Dalton. I'll show you what I mean about. There was a rock wall over here, like over at my house. See the Old Creek rock? There's a big old piece there, a round one. That's a big old hunk there, got a lot in it. But that right here that you see in the corner, that was part of the wall, and this over here, he still got to tear it down. Good afternoon, Miss Amy Lowy. How are you doing? It is such an honor to see you again, Miss Amy. We've had our super thanks, super chats, and super stickers back, and our ads on all the content back for tomorrow will be 1 month. Yep, then hauled off a whole lot of that rock. A whole lot more of concrete. Hauled it up there on his property and gonna bury it. Good afternoon, a sense of wonder. Now he left to go get him a ham sandwich at Hardee's, but I told him I didn't want anything. I went home and fried me up a bacon sandwich and drank a bottle of milk. Now that fire had done went out by the time I got here this morning. I mean, it still had red embers in it, but there wasn't no open flames. But you see, I got it burning now, baby. EagleNick, out it. You know what I mean, Vern? Got that fire blazing, trying to burn up all the rest of the stuff off that monster tree. Now that's all we got left of it right here. He said one of his sons is going to try to use it to make something. I forget what he said he was going to try to do, but me and him both was trying to figure out how in the world he's going to get it up from out of here, because that piece of equipment there is mighty nice, but it will not lift that up. That is a little bit too heavy. Plus, he doesn't have anything to haul it on. I don't think he'd want to haul it on the truck that he hauls his equipment on. It is a beautiful, beautiful day here in Dalton, Georgia. Hope that you're having a great day. Everything is going all right. Just thought I'd try to get a little short live stream in before he got back. He don't want to be in the live streams because he doesn't want to be harassed and intimidated by the Dalton, Georgia Police Department or the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department or the state of Georgia like they harass EagleNick. Now, if it wasn't for him letting me work with him to make that there blood money to pay that probation services, EagleNick would have probably already been back in jail. Good afternoon, Lorenzo. I'm just over here working with my buddy, making that there blood money to pay that probation services. Now I'm down to $463 I still owe on that $1,600 fine and court costs. I've done paid over $1,100 on it, thanks to my friends. We're getting it knocked down. Now I will get off probation either July the 17th or July the 18th. Now that will be the end of all of my sentence. The probation, the time served, and all that there financial obligation, blood money, it will all be completed either July the 17th or July the 18th. And then EagleNick audits. It's got to go back on July the 25th to the Whitfield County Courthouse in downtown Dalton, Georgia, to go back for my retrial, which should be an appeal and not a retrial, to appeal my conviction. Now, hopefully the lawyer they appointed me, the attorney at law, will actually be a good lawyer and will actually represent EagleNick and can get that conviction overturned and make them have to pay me back all that money they illegally obtained from me because of their deceptive, malicious prosecution for trespassing at the United States Post Office when EagleNick was never guilty of trespassing. Now, I was never issued a written trespass with my name on it to say that I could not come back. They did not know who I was. Yet, Lieutenant Bishop with the Dalton Police Department lied on the witness stand and committed perjury and said they knowed my name the whole time, which was a bald-faced lie. And it fits Lieutenant Bishop to a T to tell a bald-faced lie. You know what I mean, Vern? And then the whole time, the district attorney was slandering EagleNick audits and my YouTube channel, telling the jury that EagleNick was not trying to protect anyone's rights. They did irreparable harm to my name and more than likely my YouTube channel, my image, I know. But it was all a part of a retaliatory tactic by the Dalton Police Department because I called them out on a live stream at the Dalton Police Services Center from the police chief on down. Good afternoon, Mr. Alan Davis. Well, I'm over here working, earning the rest of that there probation blood money, that fines, fees, and court cost crap. Gonna get ready to end the live stream here shortly because my buddy will be back. Don't want him to get mad at me. But now my friend is gonna build storage unit, storage warehouse in here, climate controlled. He got his property rezoned because there is a business right here. There's a woodworking business. I ran out of big stuff to put on the fire there. I picked all this stuff up out of the different places on the property and throwed it on the trailer to be hauled off. But I'm headed over here under this beautiful magnolia tree where the deep shade is. That's where I keep my bottle of water, where I try to keep it cool. Got my rock rider parked here in the shade. I hope we're still okay on the audio and video. It sure feels a lot better right here. But we're not going to stay on too long. I sure have missed getting on here and seeing everybody. Been having to make that there blood money. Killing me, taking everything out of me to do it, but hey. Good afternoon, Mr. Sean Little. As always, it's great to see you, brother. How you doing? I've been here since 9 o'clock this morning. I went home for lunch. Look, there goes the Whitfield Transit Service. Fixing to drop off a man right next door who rides that Whitfield Transit Service around his medical appointments. But he uses this truck right here to pull that there Kubota around. Big Chevrolet. All the rest of his trucks is Fords. It's hot out there in that sun, but I tell you, it's even hotter when you're working around a fire. You know what I mean, Vern? I had to get down here and cool off. Got my bottle of water over here. I've been hearing my crow buddies and see them flying around over here all day, but I told them I can't go nowhere. There's two of them flying right there. But it is a beautiful day. I hate to have to be out here making blood money for blood money sucking vampires. I'm still about $5 away from ever getting a first payment again through YouTube. Hopefully I will receive a payment this month between the 21st and the 26th if I reached $100 payment, minimum payment. Like I said, I'm $5 away because YouTube takes if somebody sent me $5, YouTube takes around $2 of it. I think it's $1.60, something like that. I had everybody watching all my content when I went monetized. If I had told everybody to just wait and watch it once I'm remonetized so there'd be ads on it. But I didn't want anybody to have to wait that long because I didn't know how long it was going to take for sure. Hey, I would strike a match to it, Sean. Burn that shit up. You know what I mean? Nope, this is a magnolia tree. We're in Georgia. This is a magnolia. We got a bird nest right here. I don't know what kind of birds is using it, if they are. There it is right there. But he'll be pulling back up any minute now. Then we're going to have to get back to work out here. Thank you all for coming on to the live stream. I hope that you all have a very, very blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. Hey, if you've got YouTube on your smart TV, how about going to EagleNick's channel and let my ads and let my content play again so I can get them ad revenue? My buddy is pulling in now, so we're going to have to end this. Thank you, S. Rose. You have a blessed day, S. Rose. EagleNick out eats. You know what I mean, Vern? I am EagleNick, and I'm out.